One person I do want to talk about before we continue. This is my
Who's that?
final. This is my final straw with Lamar Jackson. I'm not gonna lie,
This season?
and I love Lamar. I think he's great, but bro, like at the end of the day, we just can't keep blaming coaches. We can't just keep blaming like the system and everything like that. And that this was last season was the year where you could really just prove everyone wrong, and you laid an egg. Like it is what it is. You laid an egg, bro. Lamar, and now what's his name? Offensive coordinator for the Ravens.
Todd Monken?
Tom Monken. Don't know what the fuck you were on because I don't know why you sat here. You've been running the ball all season long, but you ran the ball what like 10 times in that playoff game. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. That was the dumbest
I
shit.
get one to blame Lamar for that shit, but like a lot of that, I'm not gonna like we keep making excuses for Lamar Jackson, which is the sad part, right? Like, and I love Lamar Jackson as a player, so but I really do think it was coaching last year. Like when you are running the football that effectively, and you're like, you know what, we're gonna put the ball in Lamar's hand and make him a passer when half of your team isn't at full strength. Like Mark Andrews is coming back from a major injury. They didn't have a couple of the guys from the receiving core were injured, and it's like, why are you making that the plan of attack? Like, and it wasn't successful when the run game was working. So I to this day don't understand that. And I'm glad Lamar lost the weight because now he can get back to playing a little bit more free. I think he was so hard trying to prove everybody wrong. Like he's a passer and he's not just a running quarterback and he's not the running back, right? Like I think he was trying to do that. He deserved the bag and he deserved to get paid because he can throw the football. Now they got Todd Monken. All this shit's going to work. And it's like, you're taking away your best weapon. You're taking away that 1,000-yard rushing potential. Why are you doing that? So hopefully Lamar gets back to just being him, and I think it'll be better off for him, man. Even if Tom Monken got to change the offense a little bit, it's just to me, I'm like, yeah, you prove you could throw for like 3,500 yards. That's cool. You did that. But Lamar, we like you being you, dog. Like you don't gotta be Pat Mahomes.
Bro, in that playoff game, we all know how great Patrick Mahomes is. He threw the ball 39 times. You want to know how much they rushed?
How many times they rush?
32, bro.
Damn.
And it's like, if the Chiefs is running 32 times on you, and you ran the ball 16 times, that's half of what they were doing.
Yeah. That's play.
I'm with you. Like, I understand what you're saying. I'm with you. Like, I don't really want to fully commit to this, but I mean,
you committed now. You said it. You committed to it now. So
shit. Fuck you.
I think we on the same page with Lamar, and I think the thing we all want to see, if you're a Lamar Jackson fan, if you hate Lamar Jackson right now, you're probably having a party or some shit. But if you love Lamar Jackson, I think the one thing that you want to see is you want to see him advance far in the playoffs. You want to see him go to a Super Bowl and compete in for a championship. Like we want to see him win that game. We want to see that. And I think, part of the issue with it is, he's kind of been held back by offense at times and the play calling and, I just want to see Lamar be Lamar. And if he loses that way, then shit, maybe you're right. Maybe we got to retrace our steps and not give him as much praise. But to me, he's just an elite caliber player. I'm still buying into Lamar, even in what year 8, 7, whatever it is for Lamar
time
now.
Is flying, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This shit is sad.
He came in 2018. So
2018, bro. I still remember the high school tapes that he had, bro. That shit crazy, man. I can't believe this, bro. I'm getting old. Fuck! I'm getting old.
You a baby, bro. You a little ass kid, man.
Nah, man. I'm getting old. This shit's sad. They call me Unc now, bro. Fuck! This is bad.
They calling you Unc. I hate to see what the fuck they calling me. Shit, I got Grace, bro. You got Grace?
Nah, they call you Grips, man.
They call me
Grips. Yeah. Nah, OG. That's what you are.
OG,
it's
OG.
Unc. It's Unc, then OG. Then you just fucking know.
I ain't hit OG status, bro. I ain't OG status. Don't put that shit on me, man. I'm still. You can call me.
Yo, chat. Is he an OG?
OG, bro. OG, I'm Unc, bro. I'm Unc.
He above 35. That's an OG, man.
I'm 38. 38. I'm pushing 40. Pushing 40, bro.
Yeah, that's an OG right there, man.
That's crazy. I'm bronze. Yeah, go ahead.
Before we go, I want to know who is better all time, Kelsey or Gronk? Tony G.
See?
Or Antonio Gates.
This is like asking me who's better, Shaq or Kareem. And Gronk was just so damn dominant on the field, bruh. Like, for one game, you gave me one game. Put it this way. I think Kelsey is the better tight end of all time. But if you gave me one game with any tight end in NFL history, I'm taking Gronk.
Yeah, I'm not even mad at that at all. And I think people are not because people are gonna be like, oh, Kelsey's
Tony.
over Tony G. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, Kelsey is over Tony G. I'm not gonna hold you.
You think
Like,
he's only over Tony Gonzalez?
I'm not the receiving threat that man does because Tony G was great. He had great hands. He doesn't get separation as much as Kelsey. Like Kelsey is clear cut the best like separation / like route running tight end in NFL history. Like there's no one on his level.
Yeah.
I swear. Maybe we could go with Gates because Gates was raw. I'm not gonna hold you. Like Gates gets slept on.
Gates was like he wasn't like running routes though. Gates was just getting open and jumping over motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Like he was a hooper on the.
He was athletic. Yeah, he was athletic as hell.
His routes weren't like Kelsey's routes.
Yeah, I meant like getting open with Antonio Gates and everything. But Kelsey's clear cut that, and he has great hands, and his run after the catch is crazy too. That man for a tight end, he can move, bro. Like, and people don't give him respect for that. He could really move. So to me, especially with how long he's been doing this too, I think it's fine with me to say like, even though Tony G is probably the GOAT in terms of longevity, Kelsey to me, similar to you, I'll have Gronk like for his peak.
Yeah.
But if I'm talking about for their career, I'll go with Kelsey, Tony G, Gronk, and then Gates.
Kelsey, Tony G, Gronk, Gates. I feel like here's how I go. I feel like I got to go Tony G number one because I think if we had the same passing game that we have in today's game, Tony G would be like crazy because he can run routes and I would say he's more physically gifted than Travis Kelsey, obviously. So I will go Tony G number one. I think I would go Gronk number two because a healthy Gronk is unguardable. And I'll go Kelsey number three all time.
The thing is with the thing I don't like, right, with the whole, in this era, right, is like, all right, like how much better would he be? I think Tony G in the later 2010s era, he'll be a guy that's probably going to get 1,000. It's because he was like having 900 like seasons consecutively.
Yeah,
like,
his,
for the whole
his
time
he played in a rushing era.
Exactly. So like I think it bumps up to 1,000. But even if it bumps, it's not like I don't think he's gonna get like crazy amount like consistent consecutive like 1,200, 1,300 yard seasons.
But so the only thing is he was the receiving, maybe not yardage wise, maybe not getting Kelsey yardage wise. Okay. He was a good receiver, and he was such a dominant force in the red zone too. Like Tony Gonzalez, didn't he have multiple 10 touchdown seasons?
Multiple 10 touchdown seasons?
Or am I tripping?
The thing is, he had like 3.
3? Yeah. So I'm thinking like he's the same, like the amount of touchdowns he would have in today's game is similar to Gronk. And in the receiving yards, maybe it's not quite Kelsey and maybe it's not quite Gronk, but he's the combination of both of them two together. So that's how Tony Gonzalez. Tony G.
There ain't no combination for Gronk, bro.
Yeah,
Gronk is just
Gronk is special, bro. He was special, bro.
And it's so crazy, man, how like that was just pure talent. Because that motherfucker said himself, bro, I did not pay attention to none of that. Like none of the schemes, none of that. Yo, Brady, what we doing? Cool.
Yeah, he was partying. Bro was partying. I mean, I don't know if it's an act or not, but I don't think he's the smartest dude up here all the time.
He's not. No, he's not.
I don't know if it's an act or not. Like, but I'm just like, yo, at the end of the day, what he was able to do, and he was third round pick out of Arizona. Like, it wasn't like he was just top 10 tight end, Kyle Pitts, Vernon Davis. Like, we weren't TJ Hawkins. We weren't expecting this shit out of Gronk, and he turned up. I mean, he was literally Moss at tight end.
Aaron Hernandez belonged to this crew? It's like,
Stop it. He was killing him.
Literally.